Good morning, beautiful people. I hope you are keeping safe and well. Welcome to my YouTube channel. For those who I haven't met before, I'm Ryder, psychic medium and divine channeler, and this is the daily twin flame reading. Please bear in mind that as a rule I tend to read where the divine masculine is at and the messages coming through from the divine masculine. In no way, shape or form am I saying that this journey is one-sided, as I 100% know it isn't. So please do switch DM to DF if that resonates with your journey. Trust your heart always. Okay, I'm feeling really drawn to go with the mirror cards, one of which has just fell on the floor as I was picking them up. 1 second. Vulnerability. So the divine masculine is feeling vulnerable. And the vulnerability, it's not a nice thing to go through when you're feeling vulnerable and a little bit too open and overwhelmed to what's going on. But at the same time as it's not being a good thing, it is a good thing because it brings through breakthroughs. It makes realizations. You have breakthroughs. You find strength and determination to change things, to move things forwards. So although vulnerability isn't nice, it is actually good. So in a strange sort of way, it's actually good the divine masculine is feeling vulnerable. Because when you're vulnerable, you want to make change. You don't want to be in that state. You want to make changes so you don't go back to that state of what has caused you to be vulnerable and feeling overwhelmed and emotional. Okay. Then we've got empathy. Now this is interesting because I actually feel that the divine masculine, because they are in their vulnerable state, are feeling empathic to you and realizing maybe some of your actions or how you're feeling. I feel their empathy is meaning that they are seeing things and feeling things a little bit more differently, which is a big step forwards. And I just feel like, well, both the vulnerability and the empathy is like pinpointing with realization what the actual feelings and what the actual stages have been up to this point. It's like, oh well, that happened because of this. They came in my life then because of that, and it made that happen, and now I feel this, which is making this happen. I feel like their in tuneness to the feelings which this is bringing is making them have some profound realizations. Because I suppose on a very basic sense, for some divine masculines, yes, they feel the connection, but they haven't realized the reasonings behind the connection, or the reasonings behind why you're together, what happened when it did, what all the signs are coming in. So I feel like the realization of that is quite profound in making them make the changes and move things forwards. Okay. And then the next card is initiating. Because their vulnerability and the empathy they are feeling is making them initiate change, is making them take action for what they want, where they want to be, and that's quite big. And then the next card, responsibility. So they're taking action and responsibility for where they are at now, the changes they have to make now, which are their responsibility and nobody else can do for them, which will in turn initiate the change to move things forwards to where they need to be, which is with you. And they are accepting what they have to do. And that is big. Accepting what they have to do and accepting the responsibility. Because when they've been in their pretending it's not happening phase, in their cave phase, they haven't been taking responsibility or accepting the inevitable. So even though it could be quite little realizations, it's going to be profound in the changes that they're going to make to move things forwards. Okay? Then we've got the action card. I love it when the cards come out after we spoke about it. The action towards joy. And you bring the divine masculine joy. But they've also, remember, they've got to take responsibility for their own life and create joy in their life, which in turn makes them in alignment for you two to be together. So it's a mixture of both that they're going through at the moment. They've got to go through this action stage to make the change, to go towards joy. And it is a big choice. It is a big decision they're going through. Big realizations. Big action. Are you ready? Are you ready for love? I've picked up the love and connection cards and one card's gone on the floor again. It's probably going to be the theme for today, isn't it? Well, actually, 2. You have what it takes. Divine Feminine, you do, but the Divine Masculine has what it takes to initiate these changes that they're going through. And I heart you. Your Divine Masculine loves you, Divine Feminine. Don't doubt it. Okay, beautiful. Thank you so very much for joining me. Please do take care, stay safe, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Namaste. Bye.